Hi folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a relaxed chat about a couple of things while we are opening this envelope from one of my Patreons, the Fiora collection, Steven. He sent me this and I thought I sometimes do a little more intense talk with a coffee here. And intense doesn't mean badly intense, but sometimes I get a little more personal, give you a little update of everything that's going on with the channel, and to let it not get too boring, we're opening this envelope he sent to me. Steven actually, despite being a Patreon, sends me one of these envelopes every month. He sees this as kind of a Patreon thing, which is very awesome. I know what's in here because I asked him if I could buy it from him and he just sent it to me, which is great. So I want to talk about how I am today. I do that sometimes. I do these ramble videos. That's how I call them. I also want to talk about the channel and how the channel is doing and where the channel is going. And I want to address a couple of things. I think these kind of videos are made not too often. In my opinion, they could be made more often because, they are about you as well. You, my viewers, my subs, my Patreons. And that is very important. But a lot of people think it is not really beneficial. Let's see, is it the back of the card or the front? It's the back of the card. It's not really beneficial for subscribers, and that's not... Of course, I like it when the channel grows. I explained that before, but that's not really my goal. I'm doing this because I want to do it and I enjoy doing it. And I say a little more about that in a minute, but let's first see what Steven sent over. This is a card he posted on the Discord channel, and I wanted to buy it from him because I really like the card. And I played with it back in the day, and he right away said, yeah, no worries, I send it to you, man. It's a remove soul, as you can see, from Legends, graded 9. I think Steven is single-handedly growing my graded card collection by the month. He's sending something over every month, like I explained. But that's very, very cool, and I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for that, Steven. We had some great chats. We actually are currently playing chess over Discord. So yeah, these are the things I'm looking for. And with Steven, I found a good guy to talk to. But in general, that's why I'm doing this. It's not about the stuff. It's not about the money from the Patreons. I appreciate it. It helps a lot. But just to put this into perspective, it doesn't really help if you mention the Patreons in the beginning of the video, because it's really bad for the algorithm, because people are like, oh yeah, he's asking for money, then I'm gone. I still want to thank the Patreons, and I don't do it every video verbally. I do it every video, of course, with a message I put in on the screen in the video. But I often do it verbally as well, and I normally thank my viewers, my subs, and my Patreons. But once you do that in the beginning of a video, people are gone, and I don't care too much because I'm not very focused on subscribers. But in general, I think that's the reason why people don't do it that much. And again, to put things in perspective even more, when you look at my Patreons, I currently have 8 Patreons. Thanks a lot to all 8 of you. And that is equivalent to 19 euros a month. So I normally put that money aside, and every 2 to 3 months I buy an unlimited rare with it for the price of about 50-60 euros. And I think that's a good way to invest that money. And also when it comes to YouTube, I mean, I am putting out content on a regular basis, and that's fine. I at the moment don't manage, especially since everything has been going on privately with the house, and now work is very busy, and I've been away in Germany for a week almost to calm down a bit. Some of you knew, some of you noticed, some of you didn't. It's not that I was feeling really bad or anything, but it was getting a bit too much. So I just took 2 books and went for a couple of walks every day and just read, which was very nice. Then afterwards I went to my parents in Germany with the kids while my wife was away for business. Had a good time there, but of course that's pretty demanding as well. Then I actually went to Croatia to a wedding, which was fantastic. Not only the wedding, but the country as well. You get a little impression here. Wonderful, beautiful country. I actually wanted to buy a Magic the Gathering booster there and start a series, like I open a pack in every country I go to. And Croatia would have been an awesome first country to visit and open a pack there. But I couldn't find any, and I don't know when I will be back, but I think I will do that anyways. I already, of course, opened boosters in Germany, on the channel, in the Netherlands, and even in France, close to the Eiffel Tower. I have a video there, up there on the channel. I like that kind of stuff. I think I make a playlist like opening a booster pack in every country of the world, and then just every time I go somewhere, and Spain, I opened a couple there already as well, and went to LGSs there. I thought I should collect these videos in a playlist. I will do that, but that means I have not been able to put out a video every single day, which I used to do, but life happens, folks. It is what it is. I'm still here. I'm still making content on a very regular basis, often 3, 4, 5 times a week, sometimes 2, 3 times a week, but normally there's not big pauses. But that means YouTube doesn't favor me that much, and the algorithm doesn't favor me that much, which is logical, and which again I don't really care about, but that also means that the views are currently not very high, and again, I don't mind, but the subscribers, of course, don't grow. I think we're around 1350 since the last time, about 1 or 2 months ago, I made a video like this in which I just rambled. And that means I gain some and I lose some subs. And yeah, I normally thought if it would have been going like the beginning of the year, that we easily would have reached 1500 subs by now, but I think we will sometime this year. Hopefully over the summer things will pick up a bit again, and if they don't, I'm very happy with all of you here. But that also means when I say like 19 euros a month from Patreon, YouTube is even less. For me, with more than 1,000 subscribers and videos that hit like between 250 and maybe 500 views, it's like 10 to 14 bucks a month. So that means every half a year YouTube is paying out like normally they pay out once you reach 70 euros and for me that takes like half a year or something. So every half a year they pay out like 70 euros, and that happened once up to now. So and that was because I got a bigger super chat from somebody. That was really nice. Otherwise I wouldn't have probably reached that threshold just by now. So yeah, it doesn't I don't mean anything by it. I just want to make clear that it's not for the money, and that it's not like, ooh, he has Patreons, ooh, he's monetized. It's virtually not a lot, and that's okay. And again, I'm really thankful for the almost 20 bucks you guys give me every month, because you are actively helping with that to fill the unlimited binder with cool unlimited rares that are not too expensive, I otherwise wouldn't buy. And we are all on this journey together when I open my unlimited binder by now, because everybody's like enjoying it a lot, and I already get a lot of questions like, yeah, when are the next unlimited buys coming in? Because it's cool that we try to complete that set over a really long period of time together. And even not only people are helping me financially with it, the Patreons or people through super chats, but you are actively sending in unlimited cards, even just to help out. So that is very, very awesome. I won't change my approach when it comes to doing it that way. I think it works well for me. I still enjoy it a lot. I still think it adds something to what I want to do with Magic the Gathering. I just want to talk about new stuff, old stuff. I probably won't be the guy that releases a video every other day about the market situation. I will talk about the market. I want to talk about Lord of the Rings and what I think about it. And I normally do. And I do make videos. Is it worth to buy, I don't know, Lord of the Rings or March of the Machines or whatever? I do that. I look at that because it's an interesting question for me. And therefore, it might be an interesting question for you. But I won't be checking if a certain card has gone up €1 or down €1 or $1 or whatever. It doesn't matter. There are people who do that better than I am. They probably are better than I am in this, and in general, you never know. I hope I trying to be the best person I am. So I hope I can compete in the way that who I am and what I am. But just trying to be respectful to people. But they do that better than I can do that. And the same goes for big pack openings. I still like opening packs, and we have been doing that continuously, either through Pack Cracking Monday or if somebody sent in something or whatever. Got a lot of stuff for my birthday. Still have to open some of it on the channel. So yeah, that is very awesome. I still think it's pretty amazing. And to me, I still somehow can't really comprehend it. But there are real people behind this, which, like I said, when you look at the card Steven sent in here, and who I talk to, which is crazy. And I see, hey, these are normal people that just enjoy the same hobby I do. And makes me feel a bit like a voice for you guys. And that is kind of cool, of course. I said I don't want to really change things in that way. I always try to innovate. I always try to do new stuff and creative stuff. Either I let you decide what card I should buy, and I'm going to do that again soon, because we still have that Goblin King that is waiting for his next battle. He lost twice already, so I have to give him another chance. Or I just do a live stream, which I normally wouldn't do, either with a mask or a head on or whatever, as I try to stay a little bit anonymous. Or I just chat to you guys on Discord or through Patreon or whatever. I always try to do new things on the channel as well. It's like new videos, either new games or what works. What worked really well recently is just looking at accessories, and I always did that when I bought something new. But people were really responding to it because there are some things that are interesting when it comes to that. I also will make videos about stuff nobody cares about. And somebody told me, don't say nobody cares about, because then they're gonna get angry. But I don't mean it that way. Traditionally, if I make videos about non-Magic the Gathering content, unless it's Flesh and Blood or at the moment Sorcery, it's videos that don't get a lot of views. I don't mind. I think the video I made about a fantasy book I was reading that was really impressive. It's a nerd channel, and it's mainly focused on Magic the Gathering, and that's how I started. But I talk about other stuff as well, and that video got, I think, about 100 views. And that book was important to me at that moment, because it helped me a lot, and I wanted to talk about it, and I did. And I didn't care about the views. And there were 2 people who actually contacted me personally like a couple of weeks after I released that video that said I bought that book and I read it and it was awesome. And that's what I'm doing it for. Not for the views, not for the subs. And even people, I see subscribers leaving when I make those videos. It is what it is. I don't mind. I'm trying to do what I do and I like. And of course, I'm trying to cater a bit to you, but that's normal. But in general, I think if somebody wants to leave because I make one video about something they don't like, then they are not in the right place. But on the other hand, the community on this channel, I know people don't like the term. I know especially Rudy doesn't like the term. But I call it community. How else do you want to call it? Like a circle of friends? No, we're not. We might be if we would knew each other personally, but it's a community where we come together on the channel and on Discord. Which is a big thing for me because I didn't even want to do Discord because I didn't think I could handle it. And at the moment it's going okay, I think. So, yeah. But the community of this channel is fucking awesome. Everybody's like really close and people are talking amongst each other already. I know some of the people on Discord just talk personally with each other and not within the channel, and just also the other content creators that are here are awesome. I don't want to mention them by name now because I don't want to single out anybody, but there are a few big and small, and I always try to push those as well, which other people don't do. There are a few that do, and the ones who do know. Just sharing a video by somebody else or whatever, because that's frowned upon, because people might not like the other channel, or they might watch the other channel as well. I don't care. If I like a video, I share it. And if I think a channel is good, I share a video of that channel because I think it's good. There are a couple out there that are really close, which is amazing, and to whom I to whom I talk to on a personal level as well, either through Discord. Some even have my phone number and send me WhatsApp messages or whatever. So that was strange, but really cool, because you have so much in common, and normally you wouldn't get into contact with these people, but now through the channel I did, and that's very, very cool. But I don't mind. So I share that stuff if I like, and I do videos that are unconventional and maybe not exactly fitting the channel or the things. Means like I will keep continuing making a video about a book if I like, or a movie, or I made a questionnaire about the Zelda Collector's Edition I bought from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, for the new game for the Switch. Was very funny to see. Like, I think 75% said they wanted to see that video, and I still have to make it. I just didn't get around to it because of the trips I did, like I told you. And 25% said, no way, don't do it. So it's there are still always people that will not like certain content. But I want to make that video because that game has history to me, as I worked for Nintendo, and people who are very close to me still do work for Nintendo, and I released Zelda games in the past, so I want to talk about that game because it's what I'm doing at the moment. Also want to talk about board games that are interesting to me. I did a video about a really cool small Kickstarter recently, which is cooperative. Not a lot of people saw that video, but that is a good game. And it's not Magic the Gathering, I know. Still, people might be interested in it. It for the game, around the game, how you want to call it, but I see there definitely is momentum. I personally, like I said, looking forward to getting my Kickstarter pledge and making more sorcery videos. Community seems very friendly, not like the Flesh and Blood community, which has a lot of friendly people, but some toxic people, in my opinion, as well. Magic the Gathering, in my opinion, the people I engage with are very friendly, but I hear a lot of people find the Magic the Gathering community toxic as well, so I don't want to single out Flesh and Blood, just my personal experience. But at the moment, the people I engaged with when it comes to sorcery is a more older, mature target group, and I think that's what they're targeting anyways, which is logical. They're targeting the old Magic the Gathering fans that started in the early days, tapping into nostalgia and so on and so on. But those people are a little more relaxed. A bit like me, I guess. I hope so. At least I hope it comes across that way. I feel that I am. Yeah, folks, we're at 22 minutes. Jesus. I still have the feeling that I wanted to say so much more in that in this update. But I think I covered a couple of important things. Expect some videos about just normal Magic the Gathering stuff the next couple of days. Looking back at the brothers' war between me and my brother, the Christmas battle that finally took place in May. Looking at the Dragon Skin binder, which I briefly addressed in a sorcery video, but I want to have a more detailed look at it and compare it to the other binders I have. Looking at more unlimited stuff. I think it would be time to buy 1 or 2 cards and do that Goblin King battle somehow. I just have to find a good card to battle against. I might be able, I'm not quite sure, I told the Patreons already, but I might be able to free up some funds for maybe a little bigger either Unlimited or Arabian Nights buy. It would be my first bigger buy this year because of everything that needed to be fixed in the house. I just didn't have any money, but with the summer holidays coming up with the family, which of course will cost some money, I am not quite sure, but I hope I can free up some funds. And for the rest, I got a couple of nice ideas and things that are still coming up. If anybody knows something that I should look at, let me know. In general, I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think about it as well. I am always very open, always try to communicate with you guys, and I think everything I said hopefully makes sense. I'm gonna leave it at this for the moment, and I think I'm gonna do one of these pretty soon. Maybe a live stream would be nice. Once again, haven't done one in a while. I think in a month or so. Let's see. Now I'm starting to think out loud, and that is a good moment to finish the video. If you are still here at the end of this video, this is one of those ramble videos in which we have our code word Yoda. Just mention that in the comments when you comment, if you comment, and then I know you finished the whole video, which I always appreciate a lot. Thanks a lot to all of you, again, my viewers, my subs, and of course my Patreons. I think every one of you is important, and to me, surely you are. So that's definitely true. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.